Hey howdy, hey fanbots, I'm hawkeyeorhawkguy.
And I'm Nix.
And this is our brand new segment for the Comics imprint, Beyond the Sleeve.
Beyond the Sleeve.
This is going to be a segment where we talk about all the comic-related information that isn't found in comics. Such as in your video games, in your television, on the big screen, in your back pocket, in your mom's room. Oh! But today, we have very specific topics to talk about.
We have two major topics. I'm going to go first because I'm better. And my topic is the silver screen. A lot of great things happening for Marvel on the silver screen. As we know, they are bringing the heat with their comic lineups. So, you saw the Ant-Man trailer drop last week. That was super exciting. I cannot wait for Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd is my boy.
Yeah.
I love him, whatever he does.
One of my favorite actors. Shout out to Paul Rudd if you're watching this. I know you're a fan bot. It's okay.
I love you, Paul Rudd.
You can tweet us, alright? But huge shout out to Paul Rudd. Phenomenal actor. Super underrated as an actor. And I think he's going to bring a really great performance for Ant-Man. Today we're going to talk about Age of Ultron. That's right. The second installment in the Avengers film franchise. Everyone went nuts for the first Avengers, and I think Age of Ultron is going to be twice, if not even thrice, as good, if not better.
Twice or thrice or better. That's my
Twice
motto.
or thrice or better. Basically, what I'm yammering on about is that last few days ago, the new Age of Ultron trailer dropped, and we saw a lot of really cool things to be excited for. They kind of continued on from the previous trailer. Nothing really new came out, but we developed a little bit more. And there's three things in this trailer that you really want to pay attention to and get excited for. Number one, Hulk Buster. Seriously, fantastic. Tony Stark has like a million suits. The only person who has more suits is Spider-Man.
Tony Stark has as many suits as he does money.
It's true. As many suits as he does money. Maybe that's twice. Maybe that's thrice. Maybe that's better suits. We don't know.
We don't know.
But we know he has a lot of suits. And
Moy suits.
Tony Stark, we finally get to see him manning a suit that's not just a Mark whatever. His Mark suits are really cool. I love them. Super awesome. But the Hulkbuster suit is so much cooler. And as it's been proven time and time again in the animated Marvel Universe, people love watching the Hulk fight. And what's better than Hulk fighting Iron Man?
I'd also like to add, the fact that we're seeing Tony having an armor specifically for fighting the Hulk sets him up, as a lot of rumors have been saying lately, for the kind of conflict between him and Steve Rogers, where he's got the more reactive approach, whereas Steve is wholehearted, believes in people, really setting up the dichotomy early on. I think that's brilliant.
Get on your segue. Get on your segue. Because my next point is the character interaction development. So in Avengers 1, we kind of saw how it's going to be like a solid unit, right? Because the Avengers is a team, and they have team dynamics, like always. But in Age of Ultron, you really get the sense that they're going to do a lot with the character interaction, and that's what I'm most excited about. Because you can have all these pretty people on screen destroying stuff, but it's got to be a really good story. And what makes a really good story? Drama. In the entire trailer, you get the sense that this is going to be a huge character building event where we really learn a lot about not just our heroes, which we've grown to love, but the Avengers, which is probably an area that a lot of people watching the film aren't really 100% on. And my third and final point is the crux for this conflict. Ultron, him, itself. I don't know the pronoun, but Ultron being played by James Spader. I am really excited for this film. When the announcement first came out that it was going to be Ultron for the villain, I was less than sold. I love Ultron, but as a silver screen villain, I wasn't sure.
Not exactly a big name, not like a people know him.
His plot line's not really that fantastic. I thought there were a lot of other Avenger villains they could have gone with. But what I'm seeing so far of the trailers looks phenomenal for a few major reasons. Reason number one, James Spader is a phenomenal actor. He is going to bring so much just creepy depth to the role. I mean, what he did with Robert California,
terrifying.
Just imagine what he can do with
Thing of Nightmares.
Ultron. Yeah, ridiculous. And the animation, that robot, I already have a problem with robots, all right? I watch like the video of those robots out of those labs that try to be human, and it makes me not sleep at night.
Singing androids.
Yeah, and this is just like not even real, right? But it still gives me the heebie-jeebies all up and down. So I'm really excited to see what the animation team and what James Spader can bring to Ultron. I think I'm going to like this Ultron more than any other iteration of Ultron so far.
I actually have the feeling that this Ultron is going to be for our generation what the Terminator was for old people. You know, it's going to bring that very real, visceral feel of the future and, you know, the possible unknowns and just what terror we can create ourselves to the people nowadays.
Cannot wait for that movie to come out. But there's more. Not just that beyond the sleeve. What else do we have?
Over here. Well, Nix was talking about the big screen, so I'm just going to make it a little smaller, talk about your screen in your home. Marvel has really taken the all-front approach in their new marketing campaign and have released the recent shows Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Agent Carter. Both of these show tremendous growth for Marvel because it shows that they are absolutely willing to build on the cinematic universe. That, coupled with the fact that they finally released a date for Daredevil, which means they're getting their Netflix shows online as well, show that they are just gonna keep coming at it. Like, they're doing such a good job of building the universe, keeping us interested, and even better, this allows them to add so many more elements in. Elements people have been waiting for. The Defenders. We've got Leviathan showing up in Agent Carter. We've got the Inhumans showing up on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They're building the universe that people already love in a new and exciting way, and I think that is beyond awesome. But more so, it shows a willingness to do things that are out of the box. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., primarily female cast. Agent Carter, the main lead is a woman. We've got one of the Defenders TV shows is Jessica Jones, who is known as being Luke Cage's wife. To have a show dedicated to her. Luke Cage is going to be on the show, but to have a show where she's the main character, where we're seeing her troubles, her problems, just like with Peggy Carter, where we're seeing her fight against a super misogynist 1940s, 1950s. I think it's a step in the right direction to getting more female-driven, non-conforming superhero films, characters, etc. Because these shows are building hype. Peggy Carter, she's doing phenomenally as a hero. People love her. People love the style of the show. And it's just showing that you don't have to cast a white dude named Chris for a Marvel's movie to do phenomenal.
When you look at the Marvel roster, there are so many just gold mines waiting to be brought to some sort of screen. And the fact that they're not going to discriminate on terms of gender really means that we get a lot of cool characters, and it's really reflexive of the world, right? Maybe the world's finally ready to accept heroes that are, you know, just like us and in every way like many people out there. And I'm really excited to see the expanding horizon of the Marvel Universe.
From a purely financial and like fan base standpoint, the fact that they're willing to introduce such major elements such as the Inhumans, the Defenders on TV is showing that Marvel knows that they can make just as much, if not more money off of television shows as they can off of things on the silver screen as well. And that is just, it's genius marketing is what it is.
So, warm up those screens because there's going to be a lot of great things coming. Like new trailers, new episodes of Agent Carter, new episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Check them all out. They're all really, really, really highly recommended for both of us. And all sorts of new Cinema Robot segments, so another great use for those screens. Right now, that's all we have for our Beyond the Sleeve segment. Thank you for tuning in. Like if you enjoyed the video, which I know you did because it's awesome. Comment if you want to tell us what's up, maybe some things you're excited for.
Sorry?
No, go ahead.
Either below or on our other social media. Twitter, Facebook, Twitter, people like that, right?
Facebook, yeah.
Twitter?
Tweet me, brah. Tweet me, brah.
But most importantly, subscribe so that week after week after week after week after month, you can pull out your star charts and look beyond the sheets with us. Ooh, beyond the sheets. Hey, pull out your star charts and look beyond the sleeve with us.
We're going to bring a lot of great stuff to you, stay tuned for that. So, from your folks here at Cinema Robot, Nix and Guy, remember who you are and what you are.
Do not go causing any trouble out there in that crazy world.
And please, please, please watch Agent Carter.
Oh yeah, dude, seriously,
Please.
do it.
It's so good.
Do it! Especially, you know, with your laptops and your mobile phones,
clickety clackety
and
screen
your PS23s.
I just don't understand it.
You should be afraid.